man, this
really
dude went off on a tangent.
It really did.
I'm sorry, brother.
It was upsetting. It's upsetting, man.
We got a skit you can always go back to. You know what I mean? For memories. Creative tip.
Kids will never know.
I think you guys would enjoy this. Have you guys heard of Audio Test Kitchen by any chance?
Oh, you're going to love this then.
Creative tip. Audio Test Kitchen is a place where you can go and test up to 300 different microphones. Right there on the website. And they like scientifically, I'm talking lasers and these dudes went in and measured like the frequency response of each microphone. Wow. And created an entire library with different types of genres, different types of instruments, different singing, rapping, like all different styles. And you can go through and mute and solo out different instruments and test different mics on the entire project. Wow. Like all of their, everything in their library.
So that's on the link, right?
Yep. It's called Audio Test Kitchen. So before you go and purchase a microphone or anything like that, you can go right there and test the microphone. If you're a bass player, you're a pianist, if you're like, they have all different instruments, all different types of mics that you can go through and listen live right there.
It's fire.
With accurate frequency response to each mic.
Which is dope because I've been told by engineers that even like well-known, global artists that like I'm, making crazy selling music, even they have specific microphones that suit them. I didn't know that. Yep. I thought like just as long as it's a good quality mic, you'll get a good sound. But like artists actually have a preference. Like, I only sound good on the 1500 Technica. I'm like, dang, okay. Mad technical it is. Like, I'll only sing on the Shure 1500 A6. Like, all right, well now. It's like,
I don't know if that
I didn't know divas can get to that level.
I don't know if that mic exists.
It doesn't because I'm not a techie. But it sounds like it does, right?
I can tell. Don't try to say technical.
I know I'm the only one that's not technical, and I got like 3 technical guys right now. They're all looking at me like this idiot.
Like Gil dropping it.
Don't do it.
Gil dropping
Please
it.
don't do it. It was a good try, though. It was a dope try.
Great try.
No, but especially like for newcomers coming in, like they don't know and they're trying to compare mics. Can you get away with like a mic that's under $1,000 and you don't have to pay an arm and a leg? Like, can you get away with it? You'll be surprised on what some records, like some like, well-known records, you'll be surprised what kind of mics they recorded on. Yes. Actually, even back in the old days.
Even back in the old days? Oh, wow.
I'm telling you.
Even production-wise.
No, I'm saying like, you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't expect. Yeah. You think you got to spend like, okay, what's the top vocal mic right now that everybody like knows about? The standard one.
Oh man,
that's the how you say it? The Newman.
Newman.
Like everybody wants to.
Yeah, everybody wants a Newman.
How much is that? How much is just the mic alone for that?
The good one?
Yeah, it could drop for like what, thousands of dollars, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Easy, and that's just the mic.
Yep.
Facts.
That's not the preamp, the compressor, and everything else
just
that comes
the mic.
with it. That's just the mic.
That's crazy.
So,
but now they have a lot of solutions for different things too. So not only if you get at least a decent mic, like I bought this forgot what the name of it is, man. That's terrible.
Yeah, somebody's there. Somebody's on the website right now checking it out right now. And they're bugging. They're like, yo, I'm there now. Yo, have fun, brother. Have a bomb time. Enjoy it, man.
But they have this globe thing that you can put the mic in, and it's basically a soundproofing. So you don't need to soundproof the room. You're basically soundproofing the mic.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's, I forgot the name of it.
Right? Is that?
It's not a cube. It's a ball.
Oh, the ball. Yeah.
I forgot the name of it.
But they do have a cube one too, though. I've seen that one.
You seen
too.
the cube?
Yeah, they do have that.
Well, it makes sense because I mean, once you
it's
see
like Auto
the
Box or some weird, I don't know, some name.
Once you see the technology, you can kind of replicate it once you have the idea of it. So cube, ball, whatever. I'm sure they'll have a triangle some point. Like, the pyramid. They'll be like, oh, he's Illuminati. He got the pyramid one.
The hexagon, That's funny. But if you could really be creative when it comes to music if you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know Prince, he recorded an album on an was it the whole was it on an 8-track? He said it was one of those tracks that he actually recorded all
like
the instruments,
authentic,
like and he was really being creative with it.
Sound.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it sounded good.
Dope.
It sounded. I was like, no, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Well, when you got unlimited resources, you could do things like that.
Yeah, what he did.
You know what I'm saying? You can get a guy named Francesco from Italy to play the violin on a vinyl.
What he did, but he did it purposely.
I bet you he didn't even care. He probably was like, just give me a guy named Francesco that can play the violin. That's it. I don't care.
It needs to be Francesco.
He has to really good it. So what he did it purposely so that he knew that if he could make and pull this off and do it, people's gonna remember that. That's why people like in the future is gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But he pulled it off. He actually pulled it off. So he had so many unlimited resources to do it, but he purposely used limited resources to make that sound good. When you could do that, then you're on another level. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I mean, that just goes to show, like, and I've heard this quote before in different ways, and people say it in different forms, but like that it's not the arrows that the Indian has, but it's actually the Indian.
Here goes the deep
it's the truth.
Gil.
But I'm just saying, it's the truth.
Yo, Brett,
it doesn't matter.
Absolutely right.
You can have some cheap. You can have some cheap sound.
Every time Gil goes off on his preaching
you just want
tangent.
a sound for everything. So because I mentioned the Indian, you're gonna have a hun.
Listen, I don't want to get philosophical with it, but you know they say
it's the truth though, because a lot of people think chiefs. You gotta invest in all this crazy expensive equipment and expensive producing and all this stuff. But if you can actually save money and get it on a cheaper way, but not sacrificing quality, shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These resources is one of them. Yeah. You could test the mic and not have to spend $2,000 on a microphone where you could have tested it and got a $200 one for the same quality.
Facts. Yeah. And that all depends on style. That all depends on what you're trying to target.
Facts.
Just like you said with Prince, that was intentional to have a vintage type sound.
Yeah.
And some people are going for that because, actually, we're going to talk about it with your project. Maybe we should. Maybe this is a perfect time to switch over.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about this with your project. Let's switch over. Hold on.